The Executive Committee of the Uganda Law Society, led by the President Francis Gimara, addressed media at the Society's office in Kampala on the state of the rule of law in the country. The Uganda Law Society is a statutory body provided for in the 1995 Constitution. It brings together all the lawyers in the country and is mandated to guide the public and the government on matters of law. The Society feels the best way to resolve the political differences arising from the February 2016 elections is dialogue. In March, the Supreme Court unanimously dismissed the presidential election petition filed by former presidential candidate Amama Mbabazi challenging President Museveni's re-election.
Let us remember the history of Uganda and where Uganda has come from. Yes, there are some problems within our electoral democracy, but we cannot resolve them with a win-lose approach. We need to adopt a win-win approach in the resolution of the political contestation.
But Deputy Government Spokesman Colonel Shaban Bantariza says government will not engage in dialogue with the opposition because it has a renewed mandate of the people.
For us to go for that dialogue, a political dialogue, should we now nullify the result, go back to the people in form of a referendum and ask the 5.6 million whether we should nullify their mandate and then go for political dialogue first? What should we do?
The former army spokesperson argues that dialogue could be counterproductive.
What if each party brings demands that are not affordable, that are not manageable, and we don't agree? What happens?
The Uganda Law Society has also tasked the judiciary to maintain its independence while exercising their mandate by ensuring that justice is not only done, but also seen to be done. But Chief Registrar of the Courts of Judicature Paul Gadenya Wolimbwa says the judiciary is independent, although there could be wrong perceptions out there.
No. If you look at most of the political cases, I think most of them have either been dismissed or they have been won by those in the opposition. Because if it was a very bad system, you would have a lot of, opposition leaders rotting away in prison.
According to the Law Society, the judiciary appears to be acting under a lot of pressure, especially on politically charged cases. This comes days after former FDC presidential candidate Dr. Kizza Besigye was flown for trial to far-flung Moroto, and the magistrate presided over the case at 7 p.m., 2 hours after the official court hours.
Certain activities have been very strange. And I'll give you an example. Even when under criminal law you can charge in any part of the country, I think any lawyer would tell you the proper procedure is to bring the person nearest to where the offense was committed.
The true information is this. The court received information in Moroto at about 2 o'clock that Dr. Besigye was going to be produced in court. And what the court did was to keep its doors open. Because if the court had waited up to 5 o'clock, then Dr. Besigye would not have had a chance to appear in the courts.
Besigye, who is now detained at Luzira prison, is in Kampala, allegedly committed treason in Kampala. He returns to a Kampala court on 1st June. The Uganda Law Society also recently condemned Deputy Chief Justice Stephen Kavuma's order of 29th April that banned the FDC party's defiance campaign activities for 1 month. The order was issued ex parte, that's without hearing from FDC lawyers. Chief Registrar Paul Gadenya told NTV that ex parte orders should be temporary and last a short time.
It is only in exceptional circumstances that we have ex parte hearings, particularly in political cases, but also in other cases, because all these cases are the same. And when you grant an ex parte order, it must be time-bound. It should be for a short time.
What is the short time?
No, it depends on the circumstances of the case. I am yet to hear that the respondents have filed an application challenging.
Time will tell if the lawyers' umbrella body will match their words with action. Sudil Biarhanga, NTV.